Good afternoon. Welcome to Joe Munley's World of Weather. On to long-range weather forecast discussion for October 11th to the 23rd. For October 11th to the 15th, we have a broad trough here across the west central states, and we have a ridge here in the east. We also have another ridge near Alaska. And we are forecasting, let me go to the map. We are forecasting a deep upper low that's forecast to track across the upper Mississippi Valley, and this will support a period of heavy snow and strong winds across of northern locations and make only gradual northeastward progress into southern Canada in the following days. So here we are tomorrow at 8 p.m. This is a GFS, and then we go forward in time. You can see this the system here. And then it goes forward, go to 10 p.m. Thursday, then we go to 8 a.m. Friday, and then it kind of lifts. So this is about the best map I can get. Now that's the GFS. Here's a European. And then we have the tracks into southern Canada. And we have a potential for a subtropical system could track off the east coast and could bring wind and wave action across areas offshore of southern New England and the mid-Atlantic states before drifting away later in the period. And we'll look at that if I have the right map. I have so many maps up. No, I don't. Okay, so you gotta take my word for it. Okay, we're going to look at the period for October 14th to the 18th. And we have a broad trough across much of the nation. You can see it here. And during this period, we're expecting the AO to be negative or remains positive this period, with only mostly negative height anomalies across the Arctic and positive height anomalies across the mid-latitudes of the northern hemisphere. Positive height anomalies across Greenland, and the NAO is likely to turn negative. We'll look at that. You see here's the NAO. And the trough forecast persists over western North America and a ridge over northeast Canada. And we see that very well here. We have our ridge over northeast Canada. We have our positive height anomalies near Greenland also. So we're going to be, this is what the pattern's forecast to look like. Now, in addition, we have a super typhoon in the Western Pacific and expected to make a sharp recurve with a strong ridge east of the storm and another trough moving across eastern Asia. And I'll show you that too. We're looking at Asia. Here's our trough. This is a GFS. The European. So they're fairly similar. And this could influence the jet across the Pacific and North America. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting below normal temperatures for this region. I'm forecasting anomalies of 10 degrees or more are possible. I saw some anomalies of like close to 18 degrees below normal. And then we have above normal temperatures here, and forecast anomalies of 4 degrees above normal. For precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation for the northwest and for the southeast and lower mid-Atlantic. and the probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. And then we have below normal precipitation here, and the probability of occurrence is near 45%. Now we're going to look at the period for October 19th to the 23rd. And weak height anomalies are predicted across the Arctic. And the NAO is likely to drift back to neutral territory, so we'll look at that. Here's NAO. This is like towards the end of the period, towards neutral. This period with predicted weak height anomalies across Greenland. They're very weak, as I just went to the map. They're not very strong. You see it here. Should this occur, could lead to a trough in the east and change the temperature anomalies negative. The temperature anomalies to negative in the east instead of like near above normal. So this is what we're forecasting. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting. Is this the right map? Yep. Below normal temperatures here. A little change from the other period. And then we have above normal temperatures here. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation for the northwest and east of the Mississippi River. And now this gets a little tricky because there's a lot of dry areas here. The the probability of occurrence is 40% across the northwest, and then we'll have areas east of the Mississippi River will be about 35% here along the east coast, so about 40% here, and then maybe about 35% for the Mid-Atlantic and the Northeast. So that's the long-range weather forecast discussion for October 11th to the 23rd. Thanks for coming to Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.